everybody. I hope y'all are doing well today. I just had to restart my computer, so if you caught the little bit in a few seconds ago, that was me restarting my computer because it started acting all weird. But I'm still going through. I don't know what's going on. I have been suffering from some kind of allergen. I don't know what's either been biting my face or what. That's why I have on these glasses to keep the swelling look down. I got a bite right here on my face, and I'm allergic to insect bites. So, my face is on fire right now. And if I take any type of antihistamine, it's gonna knock me out in 10 minutes flat. So I'm gonna try to talk fast on this one. And hopefully, I have some tea for you guys, because a lot has been going on lately. And if you don't know, like I said, I have been working on my dream journal, and my other one is on the other side of the room, which I don't feel like reaching for. I'm almost done with this one so I can start on my other one. But my dreams have been ramped up to 10 lately. I'm trying my best not to scratch my face, but I have literally smeared my face in hydrocortisone and it's not helping. So with all that being said, let me get started on all the stuff I have going on. Now, I do appreciate everybody that has been sending me messages, sending me questions, like paranormal questions and stuff. I'm gonna read some of those tonight. A few people have been asking me like real personal stuff, and I'm like, where did this come from? Oh, these glasses are dirty. Hold on one second. Is my little cleaning cloth even over here? Probably not. This a mess. But anyway. Oh, my eyes are itching. I'm gonna start by, let's see. Let me pull up some of the questions I've been asked, because it's quite a few of them. So, let's see. Y'all, my face done got hot already. I wonder who's talking about me. Oh, okay. A lot of the questions I've been getting have been like the same, well, pretty much the same type of questions I get, in general. Like, can you talk to ghosts? What do they talk about? What does it sound like? Can you talk to them? Can they tell you certain things? All this type stuff. And I've answered those questions I don't know how many times. Long story short, yes, no, and yes. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think the most interesting question that I've got so far was, hey, Sarita. I'm doing paranormal questions first. Not the turtle emojis. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. Alright. Now they're going to be bigger. And let me make the shout outs a little bit bigger too. When they say when they're not in human form, oh my gosh. Yes, when they're not in human form, the majority of them that I see are not necessarily human form. They look like you would expect them to look. Some of them look like figures that you can see straight through. And when I mean figures, I mean a person that you can't necessarily see their face, but you see their outline, maybe a head and some shoulders, and they might be your height or taller, and it passes through. Just as simple as that. Some actually look like little wisps of smoke. Some look like blurs. Some look like actual black or gray or weird color blobs out of nowhere. So if you ever wanted to know like what they have or what they look like, that's them. A lot of times when people see them, they don't really know what they are. Hey Deandra, I'm doing the paranormal questions first. Normally when people see them, they don't really know what they're looking at, so they just chalk it up to, okay, maybe my eyes are going wonky. I don't know. Let's see. How do they interact with you? That's kind of a weird question because they don't necessarily interact with me. And when I say that, it's because 9 times out of 10 I'll see them and I am the one that's probably going to do the reacting, is because I see them. I don't want them to know that I see them, but it happens from time to time, right? It's basically like a ringing telephone. You know you hear it, but you don't want to be the one to answer that telephone, because if you do, first of all, they'll know you can hear it. Second of all, oh, you can answer us too? And everybody and their mama, grandma, auntie, sister, cousin, whoever is no longer alive, they're going to be trying to rush to the phone. So I try my best not to react to them when I see them. So it is what it is. I think that was some of the main questions that I've been getting. But like I said, if y'all ever have any paranormal questions, let's see. Here's a good one. Oh, excuse me. I've answered this one a lot before. And it's, how do you notice when there's one or more around you, right? 9 times out of 10, you are going to feel them. When I tell people, or when we're little, we learn about our 5 senses, like see, smell, hear, touch, taste. Those 5, we actually have way more than five senses, right? The other 5 or so senses that they don't necessarily talk about are activated when there's paranormal activity happening around you. A very good one is goosebumps out of nowhere. Goosebumps is these little bumps on your skin. They perk up and your hair stand up on your arms or on your legs or somewhere on your body out of nowhere. You get a chill, you get a sensation, and it's like, whoa, what just happened? That's that. Or you could hear something that you know you're not supposed to hear. You could smell a smell that you know couldn't come from anywhere. For example, you might start smelling smoke or like cigars or maybe a foul odor out of nowhere, and you know no one around you could either make that smell or produce that. Oh my gosh, my face is itching, y'all. When I tell you, my face is probably red and puffy. I don't know what's been biting me or what I'm allergic to, but if you see me scratching my face, I'm trying not to. That's what's happening to me right now. It's been going on this is day 5, and it's only affecting my eyes right across here and right here, right? I even have a bite right here on my face, and it's finally like went down. Because when I get bit by something, I swell really, really bad. So Not a fan of any insect bites. All right, let's see. I think the most random question was if somebody asked me if I could teach them to look at ghosts. Or am I on TikTok? I am not on TikTok yet, but I get a lot of requests to be on TikTok. I might start one, and every time I say I'm gonna start one, I get a whole bunch of people be like, "No, that's for kids," or "Yeah, you should start one." But I think I might consider it probably October 1st. I don't know. But I feel like I would answer a lot of questions if I go on TikTok. Because right now I'm just on Instagram. You would be great there. I feel like it, but at the same time, it's like they terms and conditions though. I'm the type, I read the terms and conditions to stuff and the fine print. And sometimes that fine print ain't what you want to. People of all ages on there. Sometimes that fine print ain't what you want. But y'all, I just got another message. I've been getting psychics in my inbox, right? And it be the same ones with the same thing. I get people asking me if I want waist beads. I get people asking me if I want readings done. I get people, how are you delaying if I'm not playing a game or anything? Don't try me. All my electronics have been acting very good today. Okay? Alright. Here's one. They just sent it to me. I have a message to pass to you from the universe, my beloved child. If you don't mind, you give me a learning ear to pass message, my beloved child. I don't know who these bots are, who these people are. You do not have permission to read my energy. The tarot card readers are all on TikTok. Now, what I will say about tarot card readers, you got the kooks and then you got the legitimate ones. The kooks, you can tell if they are a kook really quickly, right? Yeah, I got my E's. Oh, I don't know what that means. That's probably not for me. The kooks on there, they'll be quick to be like, "Oh, I can read your energy. I can do this. I can do that." You have a deck. Now, the real tarot card readers are my favorite. I like the ones that are just starting out, the ones that are still learning, and the ones that they're real serious about their stuff. They don't play no games. They'll tell you this is not it's not to play with, right? Because they're literally reading energy. So if you're out there and you're a tarot card reader and you're just starting or you're serious, I salute you. You go and you do your thing. Now, some of them kooks you can tell off the bat. Oh. Is he even here yet? No, he's probably still on movie night. Yeah, I was gonna slide into movie night, but I'm the type of person, it's just because he's a boy, nothing special. I'm the type of person, if I watch the movie night, I'm gonna actually watch the movie, and everybody talking gonna annoy me, so I'm gonna be quiet and angry to myself. So that's why I don't really do movie nights like that. But I do crack jokes from time to time. But I get a lot of tarot card or let me give you a reading or let me do a love spell for you. I don't do all that. You're not finna do no type of spells for me, at me, against me, because of me, none of that. If I ask you, then okay. But if you offering, then I already know you want some BS and I ain't got time. Right. All right. So, speaking of which, let me get out my inbox, because I swear they stay sending me random messages. And then I get like people start following me out of nowhere, which is fine because I love everybody. But then they follow you, they like 10 of your pictures, and then next thing you know, I do Cash App flips for 5,000, and I'm like, you really came over here to solicit on my page? You know what? I'm just gonna delete your comment, but I appreciate all the likes and love. It helps me out. So, right. I don't know if y'all saw up on my Instagram, I posted yes, I got one, y'all. Well, actually I got two of them. They had a sale, a Labor Day sale, and I got them for $49 a piece or $59 a piece. They were up there, but they're normally $100 each. So I got two for the price of one, pretty much. And I got it on the 1st, and it finally came today. And when I tell y'all, I was really finna call the company and be like, hey, where's my stuff? Or send me my money back. I haven't taken it yet. I did make an account. I'm trying to see where I'm from. Excuse me, I had some, what did I eat earlier? It's giving me hiccups. It says, activate your kit, collect your saliva, mail your sample, and explore your results. I don't know how long it'll take for this, nor do I know how it works. All I did was make an account and put in a few bits of information. It found my grandma's parents and their census information from like 1953. And I told my grandma about it. She was like, oh yeah, that's us. And that's all I got so far. But everything else that I put in, it's kind of weird because it only goes mother, father, and I don't know how to put in sisters and brothers and stuff, because I am, like, in my family, my grandma had like 6 brothers and sisters. My mom is the middle child out of 7 or 8. So my family is wide. So I'm gonna do this, and I got my husband to see if he could, participate. So he might actually be on camera one of these days. So if y'all are interested in that journey, I'm gonna keep y'all posted on each leg of the journey. But oh, excuse me. Right now, like I said, I just got it today. Oh, the weird thing about it, I thought it was gonna come like in a box or something. It literally came like this in the mail, and the only thing on it was it was like postage information on a sticker right here. And I'm thinking to myself, so much could have happened to this in the mail, like so much. And this plastic, that's it. So, but the first thing I did when I got it, I sanitized the whole thing. I wiped it down with like Lysol wipes and everything. So they do have barcodes right here, and that's to, I guess, activate the kit specifically to you. But I'm not going to show those. But the rest, this is the rest of the box though. There's nothing on that side. There's nothing on that side. And there's nothing, well, just the instructions on the back. So I will probably, if I do it now, I'll probably get it maybe before, I don't know, maybe before Halloween, maybe early November, I don't know, but I'll see what that does. But while I'm sitting up here talking about, ancestry and stuff, I definitely want to know what part of the motherland I'm from, so that way I can celebrate my ancestors and see who all got my back. Because when I'm talking about, my dreams and paranormal stuff, I'm talking about these people too. Because there was a lot of people that got together to get me here. I'm going to read some of my dreams from my dream journal. I haven't finished this book yet. I got a few more pages. I should have filled it out this morning from that dream I had. Let me see. All right, Sunday, March 20th. I dreamed of playing hide and seek. I was hiding from a shape-shifting blob. It was purple. I was wearing all white and playing was really fun. The blob would shift into random things like a puppy or a toy. I think I remember reading this one. What do you think your results will be? I'm pretty sure I'm going to be at least 90% African. At least. And maybe 10% something else. What? I don't know. Now my husband on the other hand, when y'all see him, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, he mixed with something. Because his mother is biracial and his father is biracial. But they both have black in common. So that's what he identifies as. So I'm not really sure. I just want to know what part of the motherland I need to be repping. You know what I'm saying? Because there's 55 countries. If it's lower, I'm going to call you Zendaya. Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about Zendaya. She is a beautiful little girl. Don't get me wrong. Well, I'm going to say little because she's younger than me for sure. I really thought she was Hispanic for years. And I'm like, until somebody told me she's actually half black. And I'm like, how? She's Hispanic. Everything about her says, Mexico or something. I hope y'all don't take that the wrong way. But then I ended up seeing a picture of her and her dad together. And I was like, oh my God. She is black. Oh my God. She has her dad's entire face. Like, he couldn't deny her if he wanted to. Now, dad, he did the doggone thing, but she looks like her dad. Yes. She looks just like him. And I'm like, wow. I feel so horrible now because I really thought the girl was Hispanic this entire time. And now the more that I look at her, the more that I see it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now it makes sense. So she is definitely biracial. Tina She is mixed and her daddy is... I have no idea who that is. Tina She? Hold on, let me look that one up. Who is... Her daddy is Zimbabwean. Hold on. Tinashe. American singer-songwriter. I'll call her Tennis Shoes. Oh. She cute. She cute. She kind of looks like, what's her name? Oh my gosh, she looks like FKA Twigs. Yeah. Oh gosh, I wish they had a pronunciation. Tina. How do you pronounce her name? I don't want to butcher her name on here. Tina. Or am I saying it? Oh, the mixed girls and Doja Daddy is out. We ain't claiming Doja Cat, y'all. I don't know who claims Doja Cat, but it ain't me. Cause the popular Doja Cat is I like Doja Cat when she was Moo. I like that Doja Cat. If she would have stayed that one, then I'm cool. This popular one, I'm not claiming her. Doja is there. Yeah, you can tell she was not raised with any of us at all. So I am okay with not claiming her, so she can stay over there. But yeah, I don't even know what her parents look like. I just know that you know, she's black adjacent, so it's tennis shoes. Oh my god, that's not how you say it, is it? Oh my gosh! Shout out to Doja Cat and tennis shoe. Oh my gosh, Tina She. Shout out to all of the biracial beauties out there. Check general. Oh dear, y'all got me going on the internet search. But oh my gosh, hold on. Wrong server. I'm in the wrong server. See, I'm missing all the T out there. I'm missing all the T. See, I gotta stay focused. Who got cussed out? Oh my gosh. Okay, see, I gotta focus. Alright, let me finish the dream about the purple blob I had. I do remember reading this one before, though. One part of the dream, I was laying on the floor under a glass table. It was in vision of the outside of the front door. Oh, it was in vision of the outside. If the front door was open, but I know the blob was coming from my right side and not the front door. And then I woke up. Okay, that was a weird dream. I have dreamed of names before. A few names that I've dreamed of is Apolita. And I remember looking that name up and not being able to find anything about it at all. Oh, Apolita. Or Apolita. No clue who that is. If I find somebody with that name in my ancestry, I'm gonna freak out. A lot of times I do dream about songs right before I wake up. I always found that one crazy. Let me see if I can find a shorter dream, because normally my dreams are about this long. A page and a half. So, alright. This one says, this is April 21st. My dream is a bit choppy, but I'll try my best. I walk. What? Oh my gosh, me trying to read my own handwriting. I walk, and some guys slanging a prank. They set up a doll on a table and put liquor bottles all around it. Then this, oh my gosh, I can't read my own handwriting. Okay, let me see. Then decorated the area with beads and glitter, all green. It looked like a drunk leprechaun or something. I remember one guy placing the bottle of Don Julio tequila next to some fancy white small ceramic bottles painted blue with painted blue flowers. I don't know what that is. I picked one up and pretended to toast each other, laughing as the host walked up. See, I don't really drink, so I don't even know what Don Julio is. I'm assuming it's tequila because I wrote down it's tequila, so there's that. I always wondered what some of this stuff meant. Let me see. Saturday, May 7th. I dreamed I was looking for a birthday present for my friend. I saw a large Easter egg with toys inside to get her. A guy I used to date was there. He put his arm around my waist. He was trying to hug me. Another guy came. understood to be his brother and tried to do the same to me. They began to fight. I didn't care for either one of them, so I left. Y'all, I don't remember that dream, but okay. Me trying to figure out what the hell I wrote in the first place is already enough. Ooh, that's a long one. Alright, let me see if I can find another short one. I'm going all through here. Let's see. What's this one? Oh, I just read that one. Okay. Sunday, January 9th. I dreamed I was on a spaceship with my son and my husband, and we landed on Earth. I actually read this one before on another video. We saw that the Earthlings looked and spoke the same as us, but they sounded a bit robotic. We went to a store to buy goods so we could blend in with everyone else, and my son rolled up a basket full of food, and he had 7 tie-dye shirts on top. They were all neon colored, and I told him it was too many. He said okay and started to put some back when my husband walked up, and he had 11 pairs of the same type of jeans. I thought it was all odd. Here's the thing with my dreams, y'all. When I tell you my dreams are like very specific, I can interpret other people's dreams all day, but when it comes to my own, I cannot. My dreams will give me people, it will give me places, it will give me times, it will give me colors. I'll get everything. I still remember dreaming about, let me read this one. Something about a Chris Brown concert. Hold on. Let me read my very first one. From November 30th. In my elementary school, there was a business suit. Oh, I was in a business suit. I was on the top floor trying to educate the school. There was one small boy and a teacher that asked me specifically escort him for safety. So I go to the door to see if he gets off the bus, but he doesn't. And I yell for the 2 people standing there to find him. And I run down the stairs to meet the 2 people that went in the opposite direction. I find the little boy at the entrance of the school, and he is okay. I see 2 old classmates near the front office, and they are blocking the office door. I look in, see a female classmate getting scolded for not cleaning the floors, and I discover I need to learn how to cross my T's. That's what's wrong with me now. This is why I can't read my own doggone handwriting, because I didn't cross none of my T's. Writing too doggone fast. Alright. And I discover steam mops and start to mop the hallway. I look at the end and see Steve Harvey. I see in my dream. And I see Steve Harvey. I see a statue of Steve Harvey and decide not to go any further. I start to mop and see small red circles on the floor. See, I really wish I knew what I ate before I went to sleep. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see if I can read another one. Alright, Tuesday, February 15th. I dreamed of a semi-truck carrying potted plants. As it was turning, a small pine tree fell off. I tried to run into the street to save it, but I could not. also dreamed of 2 large refrigerators that I had to stock. There were a bunch of people in the house, but I was organizing the fridge as everything could not fit the way I had it. If anybody out there can give me any insight to what that means. Y'all, I think the craziest dream, I'm not gonna talk about the one I wrote down, but the craziest dream I had was I had woke up and I was hearing a song out of nowhere. Was it by Louis Armstrong? What a Wonderful World. And I remember waking up crying because the person in my dream kept showing me like fields. It was like grass and trees, and they kept pointing like to the sky, and they kept saying, "This is yours. This is yours. That's yours." And they were talking to me about what all I need to do as far as like if I want to, I don't know, delegate some property to another family member, what I need to write on my paper, what do I need to say, stuff like that, right? And so I end up seeing, like, remembering the sunset, what color the sky was, how the breeze hit my face in the dream, what it felt like when the person standing next to me was well, they weren't talking to me, but I could hear their voice. Their mouth wasn't moving, but they were talking to me by pointing, and I could hear them saying, "This is yours, that belongs to you, this is also yours," stuff like that. And when I get dreams like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really need to pay attention. So if you guys could remember your dreams, a lot of times that's your people talking to you, because your dream state is like really, really close to the other side, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like a doorway that they can't necessarily cross, but they seem to have more power over there than in the waking world, because it takes a lot of energy to be a ghost over here. I really want to see. I am missing all the tea over here. I'm gonna have to focus though. This might just be a short stream, and then next time I'm gonna do more paranormal stories. I do have a good story from the other day when I went walking with my son. Nothing too crazy happened outside of we normally walk to the end of our road, and there's a what do you call that building? A funeral home at the end of our road, and then we turn around and come all the way back. Now, a lot of times I don't even walk all the way up to this funeral home, because that's when I get a lot of the interaction, the mail, the everything comes to me from this funeral home, and it's like really, really, really scary sometimes, because I see them, I hear wailing. My son doesn't hear a thing. He's just as normal can get, but it comes to me like this. And so this particular morning when we walked, he was talking about like the traffic because he was talking about the traffic on the main road, because we were technically on the frontage road off of the main road, which is where this funeral home is. And he was talking about how the cars, how they like to speed through the light on the main highway or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And it looks like there was a guy just standing in the middle of the field. Now, he just looked like a regular guy to me. He was kind of older. He had on a fishing hat and a fishing vest. And he didn't have a pole or anything. He was just standing there. He had his hands in his pocket. And I said, oh, look at the guy over there, Josh. He's just chilling. And my son, he looks over, and then he looks at me, and then he looks over again. And he was like, okay. And it was the way he looked at me. And I was like, what do you mean? okay. And he was like, well, you must see something I don't. And I'm like, the guy is right there. And I point like literally at the man. And the guy is, you know, he's got his hands in his pocket. He's just looking up. And I'm like, Josh, he's right there. Look. And my son, he looks over again. And then he looks at me and he was like, nope. And I'm like, are you sure? And Josh was like, okay, should I walk over there? And I'm like, all right, fine. Now, I wouldn't walk up on a stranger, but if you just so inclined, you know, I got your back. I got pepper spray, right? So my son literally jogs over to where this man is, and the closer my son gets, the thinner this man gets. And then my son literally passes right through him. And I'm like, whoa. And then he turns around and he was like, am I close to him yet? And I'm like, so I guess he's not there. I was like, all right, come on back. And I was like, did you feel anything when you went over there? And he was like, no. I mean, it was a bug. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I guess that happened. So sometimes ghosts do look like actual people, but you know, he just looked like an older guy he had on a brown fishing hat, and he had on a vest and a short sleeve shirt, like he was about to go fishing or something. But I guess he passed away. What I should do is actually go into this funeral home and, you know, just ask questions and see if I see anybody or see anything. I don't know if you can just go in and just view bodies if you're not a guest of this person, but I'm inclined to go in and just, you know, visit the place and see what's going on in there, or see if I pick up anything. But then again, I don't know. So, all right. I guess this is gonna be a short stream. I appreciate every last one of y'all for watching this. If y'all do have any more questions or comments or anything, hit me up on either YouTube or in my Instagram box. But I also have a Discord. The link is in the stream somewhere. And that's all I got for you guys. Shout out to everybody that was watching or lurking or all of that. I'm gonna make this a short stream. Hold on, let me give you your props like I always do. Until next time, gamer babes, thanks for watching. Peace. Have a good night.